Good afternoon.
Hey, your voice is back.
Yeah, not perfect, but back.
Any adverse effects from COVID?
Well, yeah, the getting sick.
I mean, shortness of breath, taste, smell.
Nope.
Good stuff.
I thought it was just going to be a 24-hour bug. Imagine my surprise when it turned out to be COVID.
What to choose for class feat?
What class you playing?
He is Barbarian Bear. Barbarian.
Yeah, that's right.
Barbarian, yes.
You can see it all on the new party page.
Ooh.
I shall give the others 15 minutes.
Why not? Bashing charge, because more charge.
I wonder, now that Baldur's Gate 3 is out, if they're going to incorporate some more stuff into Foundry.
It'd be for 5th edition, not
Right,
Pathfinder, though.
It would definitely be for 5th edition.
Well, it's more so like how mechanics and whatnot worked in there. Not like rules, I'm talking about like, code stuff.
API? I have no idea. All the support for the API for version 12 is going to go into token animations and a couple of other things. That's all I've read.
It's a meow.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Who wakes me up in the time?
Hey, Tony. I missed you.
I
I'm
didn't
just
summon
too
you, Tony.
bright.
I summoned the other guy.
Oh, the other guy. Hold on. Let me just.
Oh, no.
Hello, I'm Albert. How? Heard there was a Tony dude here. It's weird, huh?
But definitely check out the party page. Look at overview, exploration, and stash. Every game now starts with a party stash. I can see all the languages you speak, all your party skills, all your recall knowledges.
That is so good.
You can look
Wow.
at your exploration. You can slot your exploration activities in advance. And now with the stash being on the party page, I don't have to make a separate character for it. And I can see how much weight you're all carrying. And how much your total wealth is.
My wealth is net 0.
But don't worry, we'll be heavy bees in no time.
Okay.
I had to switch browsers because I didn't want to turn on hardware acceleration. The browser
Oh,
I'm
no.
using.
Who are you broadcasting to?
How did you know? No, yeah.
Oh yeah, how went your Baldur's Gate streaming? Both you and Tony.
My Baldur's Gate streaming, I finished the game twice over. I don't think I'm straight. I'll stream the Dark Urge one. How about that? I have not touched the Dark Urge.
Did you help that certain guy who was entrapped? Did you learn who the true identity of Squidface was?
Yeah, and I was a little pissed.
Yeah, I was too.
Fuck him.
And then at
Got
the
to
end,
meet his skinny
Squidface?
friend.
yep. And then at the end you can say like, "There's only room for one mind flayer in this story," and then you can eat his brain right at the end.
Wow, I didn't
Wow.
even transform into one. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Sorry, I didn't realize people are also playing. Hey, disclaimer:
Yeah, I
play
haven't.
Baldur's Gate 3. It's fun.
It is.
I,
It might.
I haven't even gotten into Act 2 yet
Act
Oh.
because I
two?
just can't. I
There's
just
Act
can't
2?
enjoy it without another person playing, and I can't find someone to play with.
I feel
You're
that.
you're gonna be waiting a long time, sir. Everyone's gonna try to get through this thing solo first.
Yeah, not to mention Meow. Act 1 is massive. You can do so much. That's easy 50 to 100 hours.
Has anyone actually? Can we could talk about Act 1, not the fully if you haven't completed it, but like, what's everyone's character for the first run that they're doing, or their favorite run? Because I know people are crazy and would do multiple runs.
I started
Indeed.
as sorcerer,
Okay.
got bored. Basically, once I got not too far in, then I started a warlock with my kid, which has turned into a druid.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And I changed class to druid, and there's a nice druid weapon you can get at the Druid's Grove if you do the right stuff. Basically, makes it so that druid entangles and spell doesn't affect you as long as you've got it equipped.
What? That's pretty neat.
Yeah, you can't be entangled, and vines from druid spells don't count as difficult terrain for you.
That's pretty neat.
And for
I-
me, that would be Venus. What was it? Tiefling
No, go ahead.
Paladin.
I can't go wrong with classics.
I went with Dragonborn for and then I started a Dark Urge run. Kept the same race, but decided to go with Druid just because Circle of the Moon Druid, you know, the one that where it
Bonus
focuses on
action.
the wild shape. Yeah, that could be strong. I mean, you get bear when like most druids don't get it, and then
You get owl bear.
Yeah, and then like in a level or two, I'll be able to turn into an owl bear.
That's pretty nifty.
I did a
Which is
flash
not
of,
allowed in the
Warlock.
actual game.
Larian says, "I'm cool." My first run, I played the first character I played with Quaid in 5e was a half-orc cleric, and that's not the complete run, but like my first character I created. But my completed run is a bard warlock tiefling, and when I tell you, College of Swords, the College of Blade hits hard. It hits hard.
Anything multi-class with Warlock is pretty nice with their short rest system.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I think next run I'll do Sorcerer or
Oh, Tempest source, like the cleric sorcerer mix.
I do like
Yeah.
Larian's means of stopping the coffee lock. You only get 2 short rests per long rest.
it's good.
Until the mods.
Yeah, mods will probably change that.
Mods change everything. We'll probably get
Alright.
Oblivion imported in. Who knows?
Speaking of changing everything, now that Meow, we're done talking about Baldur's Gate. What happened last time? What revelations did you uncover? What happened in this sleepy little town? Did you stop the cult? Is the cult over?
Is a cult?
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a month, yes, because the DM's been sick.
I was gonna say, I hope you're feeling better. I hope things are going well, and I hope you're. Staying
Vortishnook
well.
did not RSVP, so I assume he's not coming. Same for Lou.
Sometimes
I figured
they
I'd
don't
ping
do
just
it.
in case you forgot.
I know Lou turned
They're
off his
online.
notifications, so
Yep. I never bug people. I give them a week to sign up. If they don't sign up, they can always come next time.
Alright.
I would bug them. No.
I put us out of rhythm because of getting sick and whatnot, so that's on me.
It's fine.
You didn't.
That's-
You did nothing.
But yes, what happened?
Oh, we're level 2. That's right.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Shoot.
You have to catch Avery up on everything he missed. I want to hear full explanations here.
Well, now that we're level 2, we can fight a cocaine bear.
There are no cocaine bears in this. That was the last game.
He's tricking us.
I'm the cocaine bear.
No.
So we went and discovered something very, very annoying. The last Duchess or whatever, Countess, apparently has been turned into this thing called like,
Baroness.
the Baroness has been turned into some sort of worm creature, the worm that walks, and is part of the cult.
And after
Hello.
the
So
town,
the
getting
the
split
real
up.
Baroness.
Yes.
I know my evil twin or other twin is going around trying to see what the players are doing and try to mess things up.
Oh, that was right. We had to prove that you weren't the evil twin. So, Tony, can you say the phrase that Zell said to prove himself that he was the real one?
Wait, I have to say the phrase? I thought
You
they
do,
have to say
because
the
I'm
phrase.
going to directly compare it to what they told me.
Oh.
And if it's not the same, someone gets executed.
Ah!
All right. All right. Gang, you ready?
Yep,
It's Gray Skies and Claire Winds.
that is correct.
Uh-huh.
So who did you save from execution last time?
Oh yeah, that ranger guy.
Yes, what's his name?
Oh, the White Tiger?
Nope.
Tommy Oliver from Power Rangers.
No.
Too soon.
He was the White Tiger Ranger, right?
Here you go. How about
was
an
an everything
NPC
ranger.
folio?
Did I not save Avery? Oh my god.
I sense
no.
this line being the next Spunk North.
There,
Who?
no
Never heard of that
Spugnor.
person.
There's no Spugnor. It's the wrong
I mean, I could
campaign.
play Spugnor, but that. Wow, I really didn't save my my Avery sheet on Path Builder. Well,
It's only one level.
true.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I can call up your character
Rostam.
sheet. Yeah, tell me the reason why you saved this man's life.
Oh yeah, and saving his life almost ended the campaign.
Oh, what?
Well, he also knows the poem, which is always handy for the Fae. And he
So-
knows the location, I believe, of the temple.
Vorderschnook said that he was going to become your slave, and that's when the Piazzo, like tentative rules of DMing kicked in and
Oh, yeah.
said, like,
Oh.
campaign over.
Yep, that sounds about right. Gorgeous Schnook.
Shall be missed until next game if he shows
What about Lou?
that too. We need all Fox. We
He's probably sleeping right now, if I know him.
yeah. You need to though. Have to do it in 110 hours.
Oh, dear God.
I'll do it.
100 hours. Wow.
And no overtime,
God.
according to him. Because
That's
he's on
silly.
salary.
But his salary is at least high.
Yeah. I believe I added Acorn to the NPC folio as well.
There's a person named Acorn.
Yes, there is.
Pixie. Look
Yes,
at that.
we met a person named Acorn.
Tell
That's not a
Tony.
fake creature, right?
That is. Tell Tony about Acorn.
Is that the individual we made a bargain with while we're in the forest, or
Yep.
is this a new person?
That is.
That's
the
who we made a
bargain.
bargain with. She's the one who told us that the worm that walks is actually the Baroness.
That's a little intimidating.
Oh, and Vertisnook is the reason why the Baroness actually left.
No
Because
way.
she seemed pretty much immune to like non-magical attacks, and then Vertisnook is like, I cast a spell, smacks her, and actually does some damage. It's like, I didn't know you'd have a sorcerer. Poof, vanishes.
He critted her.
Why?
So what was she doing in the forest that was so bad?
She was rotting like a big tree that was apparently connected to the rest of the forest in a way, which was generating a lot of water, so creating this mire. And the idea was that as she does this, it eventually spread and reach the heart of the forest and then kill the heart of the forest, which would then kill the forest.
Oh, also, Tony, you've had 2 days of rest, so you can have all your HP back.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, don't take away 18.
I want to be low in HP. No.
Yeah, so you're back. The pixie gave you a boat. You rode the river back really quickly. You stopped the execution from happening. You cleared this Zell's name. But now you have more work to do besides the level up. Who here knows how to level up their character?
Ooh, me. First off, Path Builder is awesome. You can actually plan your stuff ahead and then just copy paste on Foundry. But you can also just manually select everything, find the empty feats and skills that you're missing, hit the search button, and you have access to everything that your stats and level allow, except for the stuff that's in red because you don't make the requirements.
Did any of you take advantage of the unique archetypes that were presented to you?
We got
You said we
archetypes?
couldn't.
You
I think
did.
Verdisnork
No archetypes.
Verdisnork stabbed himself with the item. One of the items.
You have 2 magical artifacts that the Proxy Baroness gave you, one of which is the Urzine Avenger hood, and the other is the Gelid Shard, which turns you into Elsa from Frozen.
Oh no, I can't go down that cold route again, Bram.
It
You know
doesn't
what
matter.
Evercold does.
Verdisnork already became Elsa.
Okay, so that's
Oh.
one. That's one of the things taken. You still have the Urzine Avenger hood, and
Which I'm holding.
okay,
Bearcat. Bearcat.
you also have the Lion of Taldor dedication if you wish to take that.
Oh yeah.
You sure you don't want to be a cat?
That she changes into a cat?
Okay, I'll take that shared stratagem.
I'm
You
just
said
holding the
there's-
item. You can take it. Like I just was holding it.
Where is this item? Or where's the description for that? I think I closed it. I'm sorry. Magic weapon archetype.
Yep.
Is the cat weapon not there?
The cat weapon is not a weapon; it's a dedication.
Ooh.
So
And
let
that's
me.
the long.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You said, can you name it one more time?
Lion Blade Dedication. I will link it for you, so you're able to say.
Lion. Let's see what this does. Not Bright Lion. Lion
No.
Blade, there you are. Dunka.
So you do not need to be from Taldor. The Baroness removes this prerequisite for you.
Nice.
And basically, she teaches you how to be like her and conceal your identity.
You have to be proficient with training performance for this.
Mm-hmm.
I have chosen the wrong elf because I've chosen to go the charisma list route.
That's okay. We can still make it work.
So Rufus could be a cat,
I could be a cat.
and then disguise yourself as a dog.
Whoa!
Yes.
Steal your identity. You become trained in deception and stealth. You know what?
I already have those.
I think
So I guess I'm gonna see.
You get bonuses.
Yeah.
probably become an expert if you already trained in them.
Let's see what my thing is.
What? Maybe I do go this route and become Sherlock Purrs.
Sherlock Purrs.
And the more people you try to hide in, the more bonuses you get.
Oh, I'm like Ezio from Assassin's Creed. This actually is intriguing me. Can anyone else take this archetype, or is it only one person? I don't want to
Everyone-
snatch it. But
Everyone can take the Lion Blade Dedication, but only one person can take the artifact archetypes.
got it.
Because you
All
need
right,
to be invested in the item.
I think I will take it in my free archetype. That is
Not
the
free.
Lion.
We don't have a
is it-
free archetype.
No freebies. You have the archetype which I'm giving you, which you can be presented with a choice. That's what you're getting.
Got it. So my level 2 could be replaced with this archetype instead of me going.
No. Your level 2.
Or-
Your level 2 is the same. This is going to
Okay.
be a bonus for now because we don't have the free archetype dedication. So you're going to count these under bonus.
Hello.
Okay.
But you
Will
can
do.
still get a archetype after this. You're saying.
Sorry.
No, This is
No.
an
This is-
archetype.
okay.
Hey.
Okay, got it.
It's
got it.
still a dedication feat, which means
Got
that you have to grab
Yes.
2 more feats in that particular tree before you can grab another dedication.
Got it. All right. Yeah. I think for my bonus feat, I will take that. Then Lion Blade
sweat.
dedication.
Oh, hey,
Added.
Fortishnook.
Hello.
Hello.
It's him. Hide
We were-
me.
We were talking about you became Elsa.
What?
Let it
Oh,
go.
yeah. Because
The
it's stabbed,
archetype
so-
item?
Yeah.
Right.
Here you
I
go.
was like-
Here's all your stuff.
I wasn't there for like a whole month.
A
Oh, yeah,
whole
that's- I
month,
forgot
yes.
the-
Yeah.
I am sorry for getting sick. I did not mean to get us out of
You
rhythm.
shouldn't
Don't be sorry.
apologize for
Apologize
being
to me.
sick.
Don't be sorry for something you cannot control.
It happens.
That's
Yes.
fine, dude.
Life happens. So I'm glad you're feeling better, and I'm glad we're here, and I'm glad that we're gonna play.
We're playing
So
right
thank
now.
you, Granville.
This is the maximum amount of playing. It's like Baldur's Gate 3. You just pick up the smaller creature and you throw. You throw.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me a lot of the times in that game I played. Ha, hoo hoo, ha.
Hey,
I'd throw the
yeah,
Vortishnook, but the caster does not want to be in melee range.
I was about to say, can I opt to pass and see if we get additional archetypes that might suit a ranged person?
Actually, I have to talk to you specifically, Zelos, because technically you are a member of the cult, which means you do get access to the free archetype.
Oh, that free archetype.
Because you're
Yeah,
really
so
good.
yes.
Monster.
Yep, so guess what track you're on?
Oh boy.
Cultist. Cultist.
Yeah,
Well,
we
Is it dependent on my actions or the party's actions that give
you
me
are
stuff?
you are your own person, remember? And there are two of you making decisions.
Oh no.
Yes.
No.
Enjoy your free archetype, Zell.
Yes.
Sorry, no.
Because
So
I
Zell's
can't control
character
the
is
other guy.
currently on a timer then until we manage to get rid of his brother.
So what you're telling me is you have to save Zell from themselves. Got it.
It's the dark urge.
Oh god.
So what if you can see?
So go ahead and
I'm
pick
sorry,
your free archetype you want.
If I don't pick, I don't have to worry about it.
No.
It comes with. I think what Bramble's saying is, as your character is now involved, you feel your body take over a certain elemental power that you did not have prior. You now gain a free archetype according to the cult. Enjoy.
Okay. How can I need a week to sit on this?
Power.
There's the gunslinger, yes.
Yeah.
You should look for a metal archetype that fits. No, I'm kidding. You can choose whatever.
So while you're making your level uppings, why don't I give you your next assignment?
Please and thank you. Don't know where that came from. I'm sorry. Discover the cult headquarters in town. Find the missing butler and find the cultist lair. You have already found one cultist working at the Baroness's mansion. You may wish to explore this avenue further. You will also need to prepare for your party in 23 days. You can complete a downtime activity to discover further cult activity. See the journal entry for more details. You require 1 week of a standard of living costs. From the table 616. Okay.
So let's say your
so
bard.
we need to pay for one of these.
Correct. Or let's say your bard and your bear don't want to do this. So the bear would roll survival and the bard would roll society to eat for free. But they'd only be able to do so at the sustenance.
Whoa.
So at the base cost of living, if they don't want to pay income out of their pocket, they can do so, but they get the bare minimum.
The
Sorry.
bare minimum.
Yes.
That's what the bear's doing.
What does it mean when the higher levels of standard of living, what does it get you?
Well, let's take a look at that. Well, let's put it into context for you that you can understand. Subsist is basically you're getting the base needs of food and shelter. Comfortable means middle class. Fine means upper class, and extravagant would mean royalty. So 100 gold a week is going to be significantly different than 1 gold a week, when that's the acceptable average of living. You know, like you have a house, you have a job, you're expected to perform certain duties, but you have luxuries that go in accordance to that, like being able to drink and whatnot. Fine would be that you don't work for a living and you basically, for 30 gold for the week, you get all these luxuries just brought to you, and you have like a handful of servants or whatnot. And extravagant is your entire castle is filled with servants and things like that.
And subsistence living is you're the homeless person down the street who pans out for food.
Not homeless, just
homeless.
transient.
Yeah,
You know, you live in a New York apartment that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg. Like, you know, you take 2 steps out and then you're out your apartment, right?
Yes, the cardboard box.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, they got some of those tiny houses if you were lucky enough to get them.
Ooh,
The
what?
ones that are made of wood chips.
I'm okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Let me bring up that quest log again. Need to attempt to subsist using society or survival.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So for this week, we have to essentially track down the cult or any news of cult activity, as well as find means to make a living wage for ourselves to not, just be out on the streets.
So you decide what you want to do. If you want to spend the week working, that's different from investigating cult activity. But one way or the other, you're going to have to pay the weekly stipend of living.
Okay. I can go first if anyone is doing their level up and etc.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll use
I
Tony
think
as the
Avery-
example.
Yeah, I think Avery, being as steadfast as they are going to forego their 7 gold remaining to do a comfortable lifestyle for the remainder of the week. Or
You
is it?
only need 1 gold.
Oh, is it 1 gold? So yeah,
1 gold.
I'll spend 1 gold. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was thinking a day for
Yeah.
some reason.
No. So you have to
Um,
understand, you have more gold in your pocket than most people in this town have seen in a lifetime in one place.
Very true. So yeah, I will spend 1 gold from that week to live comfortably. That way I can set up a small little inn tavern room as like my cork board, and start my downtime activity for the week would be to make investigations each day until I find something that clicks.
Okay. Now remember, you're allowed to roll investigation each day until you get the roll that you like, which can then proceed the rest of the week. So if you crit fail the first day, you're not screwed for the entire week.
Thank goodness. Okay. Can I use my new espionage lore to
Yes.
essentially stake out for cult-like activity?
Yes, of course.
And would
That's-
this be a blind roll or is it a declared DC?
It is a declared DC of 19 because this is a level 4 challenge. Excuse me, CR4 challenge.
Okay. I think I'll start then. Is that okay?
Which activity are you doing? Finding the missing butler or find the cultist lair?
I think the person's life comes first. So yeah, let's do the butler
Okay.
first.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
If I had an extra 1 to that, that would be a critical success.
It is a critical success because a nat
Oh,
20
yeah,
is
because of
always
20.
1 step higher in success.
Okay.
So you find the missing butler at the bottom of the river. You have him dredged
Oh.
up.
Oh man.
He's been dead
You
a
did only
while.
lunch break.
All right. Can I investigate the body the next day to see if they had anything on them, or?
Absolutely. We'll go with other people first in case they want to do an
Sound-
activity. Yep.
That sounds good.
So you're going to do an autopsy.
Yeah. Yep. Who's next?
I just leveled up.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wait, in Baldur's Gate or here?
Yes.
Yes.
Here. Okay.
heck was that?
I have no idea.
It's just a body. Someone's cleaning
It
up.
would- that's me unfolding the butler's body because.
Oh
there was,
my
like, a pretzel.
god!
Shrinkly.
Okay, so the butler is dead.
He is
Yeah.
most assuredly dead. He is all unfolded now. You can see that he's been dead for quite a while.
What the fuck? Always does it.
Delicious.
Well, maybe the butler did it.
Yes,
I'll
the
find
new
out tomorrow.
butler was the one who did it, and he ran away.
All right. So, what are my skills here?
You can go to the party tab and find out what all your skills are and work it together as a team.
Party
Where's
tab.
party
Hold
tab?
on.
Go to the top.
Yes.
It's in red.
Oh! I just
Click-
press P and it comes up.
Yes.
Shut up.
Seriously.
Click on party skills, and you'll see them all.
That's
So
cool.
cool. Oh, I love
All
it.
right.
Now look at what you have access to.
Oh, nice.
And when you
Also, if
mouse
you haven't
over
done so
them,
already.
when you mouse
Yeah.
over them, look who's trained and look who has the biggest bonus.
Wow, I'm outperforming everyone. What's going on?
How do you pull up the
Press P.
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 PP.
Beep,
PP. PP. Oh, I can see what. Yeah, this is what you were saying, right? You can see the
H.
inventory.
Yep. I can also award you hero points here.
Yay.
Oh, which you should add if you haven't added your hero points already, gang.
I
What do you
did.
mean add?
We get one for just starting a session.
That's what that little gray
Nothing.
spot is. You already have it.
Mm.
Yeah?
Recall knowledge.
And then you can add explorations just like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
We have a travel
Oh.
speed of 25 feet. Let's go, gang. We're all fast.
Can you show more than the
Nice.
top 4 skills?
It should show all the skills. I'm seeing acrobatics.
If you click
thievery.
on party skills, it'll show all the skills with the
Yes.
highest modifier.
So yeah, at the very top, it will show you like each skill and who has the highest in it.
Yes.
Wowie.
Yep.
Gang, we're pretty smart. But Bramble, is this an add-on or is it just like an
This is
a
baseline.
new feature added?
Bacon.
This is baseline.
Holy shit, Taki mushrooms. Not gonna swear.
Okay.
That's cool. All right, it's the gang who worked on this. Thank you, because that's amazing.
Yes, thank you, Atropos.
Thank you, PP gang.
Thank you.
Okay, so I guess I have to choose a cost of living, yes?
Yes, you have to either pay or you can make a roll in society with your, your skills, your people skills, and see if someone is willing to give you the 4 silver pieces, to do your singing.
You bumming. Go bum.
I doubt.
The DC is 19.
Yeah, I doubt I'm going to do that. So, where's my this button? I am going to pay a gold piece. One gold piece for the
Oh.
week.
Okay.
So
You're also at the
Subtract.
end.
I'm also at the. Okay. Remove coins. Boop. Okay. And okay, so there's this butler. Where is he? I'm sorry, I was like
I assume he
I
is
think
in the inn room with the detective. He just
Oh,
brought
okay,
the dead
okay.
body back with him into the inn. No questions
Oh,
asked.
Okay.
Can I flavor it to like I've asked the inn owner if I can use this shed at back
Oh,
so I
absolutely,
don't
yes.
disturb the patrons.
Yes,
Because I
yes.
feel like that would be terrible to just, hey, no problem, found this dead guy, gang. Anyway, beer's on me.
So
Yeah, so he's
Uh,
he's out back in the larder with the rest of the meat.
okay. So because Avery found him, I can go and check out
Yeah.
his body too, or do I have to? Okay.
Yeah,
So, okay. So what skill would I use to search his body?
You can use
Am I-
perception to search his body. If you want to do cause and time of death is medicine.
I will do perception,
Okay.
and I roll this blind or no?
Nope, the DC is 19. I am giving you the DC.
Okay. I don't think my +2 counts in this case because that's for hearing.
Yep.
So,
You're not going to hear anything from this dead man.
I mean, maybe I'll hear worms inside his body. But anyway, rolling.
Oh, worms! Very good observation. Yes, there are worms. So, yeah, guess which you've seen these worms before. I can't
I've
tell you
tasted
anything
them.
with the perception check, but you definitely remembered a vital clue.
All right. There's delicious worms in him.
Yes.
I doubt that would be delicious, considering that it was at the bottom of a river. Actually, that even makes it more curious because worms shouldn't be able to live down in the water that long.
Man, I love a good worm.
Right? So I heard the worms. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Help us!
More like nom, 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 nom.
All right. Who's next? You found a dead body and you discovered it has familiar looking worms inside of it.
I can go. I'm probably going to, of course, do subsistence using my survival. since I
So
can
you're going to
insurance
go
that.
around into people's garbage and just help yourself? Okay.
I'd probably just wander outside town and get it from the forest nearby.
Okay.
Just stick to the edges where I can still see the town. So, I, however, am trained in medicine. So I'm going to try a medicine check.
Well, you need to eat
And
first.
All right. Okay.
Yep. Do your DC 19 to forage, which you can never fail at.
Nice.
Because I mean, normally that would be fail, but yeah, because of
Yep.
because
Yep.
I'm a bear.
You get the dregs of nature, but they still sustain you, so you're good. Now you may give me your medicine check. And what specifically are you looking for? A cause of death? A time of death on the body?
Time of death will be a bit harder with the being who knows how long at the bottom of the river. So I'm going to try for cause of death.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. So you can see most of his insides have been hollowed out by these worms. In fact, most of his insides are worms. It's like he was incubating.
Oh dear.
The bones
So this-
are gone.
This is just a shell of a man around some worms.
More like a peel.
Is he floppy?
Yes. That's what the
More
crinkling
like a
sound
soft
was.
pepper.
Oh,
So this is probably where the worms that changed the Baroness came from. I recommend we torch the body. Scorched earth.
Worms. They're just trying to live.
And they turned the Baroness into the worm that walks. So.
Maybe Rudasnork would like to eat the body.
Oh,
I turn to you and I say, "Do I look like a savage to you?"
I thought you liked the worms.
Yes, but I don't like the taste of humans.
Fair.
So I do like cats.
The artist. The best.
amazing.
Anyway, are you actually gonna touch the body?
We're gonna torch it?
Hey, I thought someone
That's my
said that.
recommendation is that we torch, because this is probably the worms that were made for the worm that walks.
Spell shot dedication may only be taken once. Player has
Yep.
attempted cheating.
Took
How
it back.
could you? How could you
I
try to
know.
break our world? Our immersion.
Rule breaker, die.
Oh god. That's Fate Stay Night.
I am the blade of my sword.
Blade of my bone or something like that.
Unknown to death as well as life and yada yada.
People
I'm
die
the
when they are
blade lord.
killed.
Oh God, that is
Only if you're stupid.
Oh man. Emmy is stupid. God damn.
So, 2 people left with activities to do and a suggestion to burn the body.
Can we come to the group consensus? How bad are these worms? Because I assume they're like not WYRM, right?
No, they're not those
They're
kind
like
of worms.
worms.
They're
Okay.
like the worms
What?
from.
So, go ahead.
Yeah. You will need nature to determine what type of worms and whatnot, and what's happening with this supposed incubation within the body.
Alright, how about I stick one in my mouth and see how magical it is?
It's actually delicious.
Okay.
I do just that. I stick it in my mouth,
Yes.
like suck on it.
Yep.
I don't chew.
No. You determine no
You-
magical properties other than it tastes like rotting flesh.
And it wiggles all the way
swallow.
down.
Oh god. Well,
Take a point, you say?
hang on. I have to check something.
What have I done?
Grishal starts staring at Vortish like, did you miss the part where he mentioned that it ate the rest of his body? There's nothing here but skin and worms.
I forgot to bite.
You didn't wear.
Hang on. Hang on. Okay, there's no disease appropriated with this. Everything's okay.
I got
But
like
he
10
doesn't
minutes.
it was not a good tasting worm. It's not good.
I sort of like.
Are you okay?
He ate a flesh-eating worm. The
Oh.
doubles
He
are
likes the
evenly
worms.
gone.
I told you.
Did you eat pineapple? That's a flesh eating thing.
My stomach hurts.
The worm might be eating it.
No, I don't want to be eaten. I ate it. It's the rule.
Well, you do have soap in your inventory. You could take a bite of that.
That's more necrosis.
I take it out and take a bite.
Oh god. Just soapy bubbles coming from his little cobalt beak.
The flavor
does
of
it matter?
worms, though.
One of the soapy bubbles has a worm in it.
It smells nice, but it doesn't taste nice.
All right. So note to self: don't eat any more of these worms. No one eats worms. I don't know. Like, while I was in my state of whatever, did you all eat worms? What's going on?
I tried a worm.
They ate
I
a
did
lot
as
of
well.
worms.
Yeah, and the last one bit you.
Yeah.
And I chewed it up.
Just because you bit it back does not make it
They also drank foul water while you were gone.
Mm-hmm.
A very koboldy existence.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't think we should burn up the body. How about we tie it up and see if it becomes another worm person?
No.
Yes.
No, I think we should burn it.
And if we torture the worm person, to get information, of course.
I mean, if someone wants to figure out what kind of worms they are, that's, I guess Zealous is the last one who could potentially do a nature check.
I could also search for the cult, Leo.
Yeah.
Can I use anything thievery or stealth to find out more about the cult?
Potentially, yes. Where are you going, and how are you going about this covert operation? Who exactly are you spying or stealing from?
I was thinking about going to the black market or other shady places that if I need to use underworld knowledge lore, I can do that too.
Okay, alright, so let's use your underworld knowledge lore to find out if there is indeed a black market at Emberbrook, because this is a small town.
Blind GM?
Line GM roll, yes. Alright. Well, there is not a black market here. However, there are a small thieves guild around that does potentially have information, not about the cult, but about certain opportunities that are coming up with the large party that's going to be happening.
Ooh, what kind of opportunities we're looking at?
Well, there's going to be all sorts of Taldor nobility that are coming, which means there's going to be carriages filled with silks and very specific treasures that are going to be shown off at this party. One of which is supposedly an archetype artifact that will be displayed within the Baroness's house.
Whoa.
A relic so powerful, it has the power to make Taldor great again. Or so it is rumored.
So we burn it, right?
Burn it.
We just burn it.
Burn it.
Is it a
Am I
red
crazy?
cap?
We burn.
It is not a
Oh.
red cap. It is called... It is a raven's feather.
Bald eagle? No.
They're not exactly sure.
Back.
They're not exactly sure what the powers of this artifact are, but supposedly it can improve your oratory skills and make you into quite the affluent politician.
Oh.
So you can bullshit really well.
Yes. You could steal documents and no one can stop you because you're in power and those are your documents.
Until you're no longer in power, then suddenly it's a bad thing that you still have them.
I made those rules for the documents. That's why I knew I couldn't get in trouble. That's the power
You
of the
can't stop me.
artifact.
Nana nana boo boo.
But yes, potentially there is another very powerful archetype artifact on the way.
Look at you all getting these Fengong Wu from Shaolin Showdown.
That was just
Sorry.
a reflecting mirror. No,
That was definitely like aimed towards like 3 people. I'm glad you got it.
I remember that. That was a pretty fun show.
Now I gotta do my standard of living rolls.
Well, if you want to do
Oh.
your rolls, you can. However, you can also pay the monies.
I'll do the rolls.
Okay.
What's the DC for sustain?
DC is 19.
Let's do some thievery.
All right, you're gonna steal. You're gonna steal. Who are you stealing from? I need a target. You're not stealing from your Thieves Guild buddies, are you?
I mean, that would be wouldn't that be like a hey, I want to join you guys type thing?
No.
It's a market. Here's a mark of my competency. I stole from you. Here's the item I stole from you. Here's how I did it. So now it won't happen again.
That's not how it works. So let's. I need a target. I need someone who you're stealing from.
Let's get some of those Taldor nice, especially if they have the limbs.
There's
Clothing.
only one Taldor noble in town right now, and the name is the Baroness. 23 days until the others arrive.
Damn.
Are you stealing from
Let's
the
do it.
Baroness?
Let's do some acrobatics then, for like a show and whatnot. Is that possible?
Yes, that is. Because it's for subsistence. It's not for like, like regular daily wage.
Yeah.
Failure.
Ooh.
Beans.
First day I don't get my covered box, huh? Or do I
No,
have to keep rolling?
you have to keep rolling until you get it, but don't worry. This was the end of the first day. So
I thought about it. I did seriously think about it.
You get a +2. It says if the animal's a bear.
it's
Oh, that's if the animal you control. Never mind.
yes, that's towards the other thing, not yourself.
Can I control?
you
Wait, if
control
I put it on,
Yes.
would Grimsnar count as a bear?
Yes, he counts as a bear. He's an uplifted bear. He has the animal tag.
So I can command him.
You could command him, but that doesn't mean he has to listen.
Mhm, mhm.
Because I have a brain.
So it would be diplomacy for him, but you'd get the +2 for diplomacy or intimidation, whereas you would use nature or, another roll for a regular bear.
I really don't want this hood, so
I didn't say you had to take it.
no, I know. I just want someone to take it because I'm holding it, and it's just like someone should take it.
I don't know what to tell you. Sometimes items don't get used in RPGs. I can make mistakes. I thought it was a neat item. It's just one of
Whatever.
those things. It'll probably be in the bin for the whole campaign, and you'll just look at it
You don't
the
know
entire
that.
time.
It,
You don't
it would have
know
been good if it weren't for the fact that my entire character already pretty much does what it is.
But what if you could do it ×2?
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't,
I
yeah.
know.
In fact, it'd actually be a little less because it removes my ability to speak.
Yes, that's
Active.
yeah.
The good thing is, though,
You know what?
there's going to be a campaign out there that's going to use that item eventually. Just keep making them.
To be fair, I think I would have taken it if you didn't tell me about the lion blade.
So the-
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. Were we supposed to refill our rations? Because
that's not my decision. Are you going
okay.
Are you going to do traveling anytime soon?
No, but I think when we went to talk with the Baroness, did we refill? Did she give us food or anything? I don't remember.
Give
Okay.
us money
She
for
gave you
food.
artifacts.
She
gave
is
you-
artifacts. Okay.
She gave
Well,
you a
maybe
bag
I
of
want a
holding.
cake too.
She,
I mean, come on.
you get the cake at the party. You got a bag of holding. You got a dedication. You got 2 archetype
bag of
artifacts.
holding?
Yeah, you got a bag of
Yeah, I
holding.
think-
Avery has
I
it.
think I'm holding. Yeah, I'm holding it.
Oh, so you should put this stupid hood in the. I shouldn't say
just put
stupid. You should put this hood in the bag of holding.
Yeah, just put it in the
Party
the,
stash.
The party. the
Yeah,
key
you
for
can
party
do that
stash.
now.
Ayo. Oh yeah.
And that's essentially the bag of holding.
Yeah,
That's the bag of holding.
Yeah.
basically. And speaking back to the Line Blade, it's just rip off from Assassin's Creed.
Yes, it's basic. That's the premise of this campaign, is to make you spies.
Oh,
Totally.
Oh no, I remember that cartoon.
Totally spies.
Yes. So it's day 2. One of you has not eaten.
That's
So-
not what.
Has not eaten. Because they
Oh,
failed.
is that
They
me?
failed to subsist.
Oh
There's
no.
only one
I-
person who's failed to subsist.
Can
Oh
I just
yeah, that is
give you the gold
me.
for it?
No,
Can I
not.
just
Yeah,
give you the
rations.
gold for
That's not Vortishnook. It's Zelos.
I got rations. I just used them.
I will actively give you the money so you don't starve. We need everyone in like top tip shape.
We'll go
I
with.
hand Zelos some worms.
Oh my god. We'll go with Vortishnook first this time.
I just stumble over to you, seeing you hungry, and I just shove them into your face.
My god.
Yeah. Reflex save.
It's,
Eat, damn you, eat.
you do not have to eat the
You have to
worms
eat
if you
to get
don't
big and
want to.
strong.
I've not prompted a roll. You do not need to eat if you don't want to.
Eat them. I've seasoned them for you.
With
Ooh,
what?
Delicious worms.
His vomit.
The blood of my enemies.
Fair.
Which enemies? Where'd you find them?
You know the ones.
I like space out.
You hear the screams of Vortishnook's enemies. It's like, stop, please, you great worm, stop! And Hard cuts back, like, okay, yeah, those enemies.
Yeah, my enemies.
But in reality, it's just like a hamster ball or some shit.
I would appreciate it if you ate my worms. And I'm like this. I'm like pretending there was a smile on my face.
Okay, stop making you laugh so much. I'm starting to cough. I'm laughing so.
I'm smiling, right? That's what you do. You show your teeth.
It's the big old Stitch smile. Hi.
Hi.
I think
just-
Go ahead.
Every time I hear Stitch, it's like I just think of the when Lilo used him as a gramophone.
Oh my god.
Opens his mouth, his claw to a
Yeah,
record, starts playing
Yeah.
music.
You ain't nothing but a. I like to imagine that Avery walks past you and sees your attempt at a smile, and they do the coworker smile. You know, just the pure lips, like, Yep, that's a smile.
A sucking face. Smile.
Yeah.
All right. After a moment,
And behind the eyes is just dead soul.
I just drop the worms after a moment when I realize that you don't want to eat them. I just trundle off.
Oops.
It's alright. Whatever.
Bramble, I have a question.
What's that?
So when I leveled up, I got a skill feat,
Yes.
and I gave myself, a class feat, and I gave myself the Hymn of Healing.
That's not a feat, is it?
It was there on the list for class feats.
Okay.
But I mean, if that's not if that's just like from something weird, I can remove it.
No,
Yeah, I
I
can change my
just don't know
spells.
what it is. You
Oh,
learn,
so
you
it's-
learn the Hymn of Healing composition spell, okay? Which imbues your music with rich melodies to help your allies recover from harm. Yep, Bard level 1.
So how would I use that? Because it didn't put like that skill in my
It's a
Like,
focus. You have to add it
didn't
to
put
your
it-
focus. You have to add it
I-
to your focus.
I tried, it wouldn't let me.
Add it to your focus.
Let's see.
Hymn?
Rufus.
I can
Hymn of-
create a spell, but I don't know how to add one.
Yes, you do. I showed you how to do that last time. Occult focus spells. You have it right there.
Right, but it's not letting me add one.
Mm-hmm.
Is there enough slots for you to add it? Like,
There's
is
no
the number for the focus ones? I think. Does it like show like the number 1?
There's no numbers, no.
Ooh. What's
Uh.
going on here?
I do not know. But you do know the spell.
Yeah.
I cannot answer your question because I see no way to add it myself.
Mm-hmm.
But you are able to take it.
Okay. So I can just add it from the. I'll just go the long way around. No big deal.
I shall have an answer for you next time.
Okay.
Because last time we did
I
this
just dragged them
in
out
the
of the
Bloodlords
compendium
game.
onto the page.
The last time I did this within the Bloodlords game, Hymn of Healing was able to be added to the Bard's spell list.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay, that doesn't work.
So I'm guessing dragging it doesn't work.
No. I can create one, but I can't drag it.
Let me
Yeah.
try things on a different venue.
Not that big of a deal right now. I can go the long way around for now if I need it, but
It's quite alright. I will do my best to answer your question. Just give me a moment.
okay.
There you go, it's added.
Thank you.
I had to do it as the DM.
But there's a curse every time you use it.
Not sure why.
Hmm.
I also imported it into items in case you needed the spell effect at any time.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Vorderschnook, what is your activity, your downtime activity?
You're muted, just so you know.
He might have needed to go AFK for a moment.
Yeah.
It was the worms.
Next person.
I'm going to do my downtime.
Alright, downtime activity. First you need to eat, sir. Did you
I
get
did.
your did you get your 4
My
silver
ration.
from someone else?
Can I use a ration? Or did I eat?
You can indeed use a ration, but are you sure you want to use them like this?
It's cheaper than 4 silver.
Okay, 4 silver is for the week, it's not for the day. That'll be seven rations altogether.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Okay,
eat
yeah.
every day, remember? We talked about this.
Do it by acrobatics again.
Okay. The DC will be 21 this time. And you
Easy
succeed.
pass.
Because every time you do it and you fail, I have to up the DC by 2.
Yay for success.
Who next?
I can go. So I've already eaten, right? Because I paid.
Yeah, you've gotten everything taken care of on day 1.
So I would like to search for this cultist lair. You said there's some sort of cultist activity in the town.
There may be. That's up for you to find.
Discover the whole cult headquarters in town. So I'd like to. What are my skills do I want to use for that? I want to use. Okay. I would like to gather information, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I am trained, I think.
I can see this right here.
That's right.
Diplomacy. +8. Trained.
Yes. Yes. And it takes me half as long as normal. Wow. But I don't know if that matters when it's just one thing per day. But anyway, yeah, I'd like to do that. So I use my diplomacy.
DC will be 19 to find some relevant information.
Whee. Okay, here we go. Public? Yes.
DC is 19. I have announced the DC.
Oh.
Alright, you don't find some cultist activity, but you do find something suspicious that 5 children have gone missing.
Oh. Okay. 5 children have gone missing.
Kimmy, Mikra, Jurin, Savrem, and Holland. They're orphans from the Goblin Blood War. You know how much Taldor loves the goblins.
Yeah, they're like good friends and stuff.
Yes, that's why they had the war.
Right. Because they were like fighting over who was going to pay the bill. I get it, yeah.
What race are the missing children? I guess ancestry of the missing children.
Human. All human.
Okay.
What were their names again?
Kimmy, Mikra, Jurin, Savrem, and Holland. And they were all orphans of the Goblin Blood War.
Where were they staying?
They were staying at the orphanage in town before it burnt down.
Oh, shit. And then
Where-
they were just on the road, huh?
Yeah.
That sucks.
When did the orphanage burn down?
Good question. That's more information.
We'll have to look into that. You know, as much as I would love to investigate this cult activity, if Rufus does mention that orphans are missing and that they were in an orphanage that burned down, I think I would. take that lead first before the cult activity.
Because it could be related anyway.
Yeah,
I
true
would check.
enough.
I might check it out too because that seems sketchy.
Okay, yeah, that I'll let you follow that lead, and I'll look into the cultist.
No, you can come with me.
I think that'll be my daily activity ramble to
Okay.
look further into this mysterious burning of an orphanage and no one doing anything about it.
Sure.
Let's would society be best for this?
That's up to you, sir.
Yeah, I think I'll roll society just to get like the lay of like probably like the gossipy old lady that's on the blog. Like, yeah, I saw everything.
Yes.
I know a friend who saw everything.
I stole all 5 children.
You what? You what, mate? All right.
Blasted
Avery,
Chris
you wanna
Hansen
roll
was
that?
here yesterday.
Oh no.
All right.
25.
So I can tell you the last few months or so before the fire claimed the orphanage, to hear all manner of clatter at night. Screams, they say. Terrible screams. Some even claim that the matron who was maintaining the orphanage had lost her mind, took to torturing the children in the dead of night. That's why she built the place outside of town.
Boy.
Who will torture hatchlings? You humans are messed up.
Oh boy.
Tell me about
Yeah.
it.
So, this was the months leading up to it. When did it burn down?
The fire started out of nowhere and spread so fast, by the time the town's volunteer brigade arrived, all that was left was a smoking ruin. Every child dead, and the matron burnt to cinders. Hard to believe a blaze that fierce could start as an accident. I was afeared for the safety of the place. Alara built her halfway house far away from town and much too close to that haunted vale.
You said all the children died in the fire, yet the 5
Correct,
orphans
except
remain
for
on
the
the
5
streets?
orphans.
Okay, just making sure that it wasn't just like
That's a critical
let's count
plot
the
point.
bodies.
It's a critical plot point of the thing that you got, yes.
Okay, cool.
Obviously,
guess
there were no
nobody-
survivors except the 5 children.
Where a plane crashed in the ocean. Where did they
Right.
bury the survivors?
They didn't, because Putin made sure there were no survivors.
Oh no!
The shark
Not
ate them.
like
That's what.
this.
What about that plane crash in that backyard of some farmers?
It was a terrible accident
Okay.
that befell all my political rivals. You don't understand. This keeps happening.
Dear
I'm
God.
cursed. I'm cursed never to have any political rivals.
Now, my question is, how far was this orphanage out of town? Is it like a day's journey, or is it
It's-
like maybe like? Go ahead.
It's about half a day's journey out of town. As soon as you start walking towards it, it'll probably become nighttime and become some sort of horror campaign.
Oh boy. I'll take this society role with me and let you all know
But
what went down.
when did it burn down?
They said months ago, yeah.
The last few months or so before the fire claimed them.
So my question is,
Every child dead
The
except the
orphans.
5, yes.
did the 5 orphans like stay on the streets during this time?
Yes, they did.
And no one in this terrible town decided to say, hey, maybe we should build something nice for these kids.
Well, you have to understand, the orphanage was just outside of town.
Yeah, but the kids
Just
were
outside
made it to
of the
town.
zoning laws.
So the kids make it to town,
Yes.
ask for help, and as grown adults
Yep.
who think, hey, these 5 children without parents should probably be raised by the village. It's
Taldor, though.
okay.
Yes, it is
Taldor
Taldor.
is
And
nice.
remember, remember that this is the time that all the adventurers start streaming into town. So any of these adventurers could have done anything to these children, and no one would have known.
I hate it here. I'm gonna burn down Taldor. That's my new objective.
What, we start with the orphanage?
Yeah.
I mean, here's all these rumors that in the months leading up to it getting burned down, that the matron
Correct.
has
No
gone mad and
survivors
starts,
except for the 5 children.
and has been torturing the kids. Then it burns down, and only 5 kids managed to escape the blaze.
Right, no survivors.
Except the 5.
Yes.
And now they've gone missing.
I can see
How-
why this module has been remastered.
No survivors, except for the 5 missing children. Yeah,
Exactly,
I don't know how
the
the 5
important
missing
plot
children
point.
managed to get out of there, but... Well, I guess there's no survivors now because the kids are missing.
They might be alive. Missing doesn't mean dead.
They could be filled with worms.
They could be filled with worms. Which, in a
Also
way, they're
floating.
still alive.
Oh, that reminds me. What about that still alive man that you've been keeping in the
I
larder?
wanted to burn him. That's right.
I recommended
like
Hubert.
the
Well, here,
orphanage.
I'm gonna nature check to see to try and figure out what exactly these worms are and doing or whatever.
Sure. Yeah. DC 19.
Uh,
Nature or occult.
Here it is.
If it doesn't work, I'm burning them.
All right.
They
They look like worms.
doing-
They're worms.
Excuse me. Trying to decide if I want to use my hero point on this because this could be useful, but I'm not going to use it on this. So all I can tell is they're worms. I can't figure out any reason why they're, just living inside of this corpse. It's only skin.
And worms.
But the worms aren't the corpse. The corpse is just a corpse. It's a skin. I don't know why the worms are staying inside of it. Why they haven't gone off to go, burrow into ground and stuff where they can, still eat things.
Have you been inside a corpse?
No, and I don't particularly want one to be.
Well, it might be really nice. You don't know.
Yes, we can cut up in.
And where's their food?
No. You can be the food. Become the food. Become one with nature.
Yes,
Part of
but
the
all that's
cycle.
left of this guy is skin. So where are these what are these worms eating that lets them still stay alive?
Magic.
It's just puzzling Grimstar. It's like, why? There has to be a reason.
Magic.
But you didn't find any magic on the worm.
I like hold my hands up and flail them around. Magic.
Okay.
So if I stuff you in the corpse, will you find the magic?
And I get the defiant. I get like a defiant expression. I say, yes, maybe.
Yes, maybe.
I mean, yes, definitely.
I figured that maybe it was through going in.
I am Rudy Snog, a master of magic.
So whose activity is next?
It's up to you guys. Vorderschnurk still needs to do his downtime activity.
Yes. I try to use my underworld skills to actually find out about cultist activities.
Okay. Yep. DC 19.
What? Okay.
It's challenging.
Everything Everything's been DC 19.
Yes, it's challenge level 4. Like the town. Alright, so you don't find any cultist activity. However, you do find out a little something about someplace called the Crucible, which is a nearby dwarven ruin, and hosts of monsters play its darkened halls, and they say ghosts of the dwarves sulk there too. That's a possible location that the cult could be in. But other than that, there's nothing in town that anyone's heard of.
So we've got burned ruins of an orphanage where
Correct.
children
No
have gone
survivors.
missing. The no surviving. The 5 children who didn't survive have gone missing.
And the matron didn't survive either.
and then now there's a definitely haunted dwarven ruins that is also haunted by monsters as well. And none of the adventurers have gone to go fight them and get some loot?
No, because there's going to be a fancy party in town, and you guys were the only ones to get into the Baroness to get close to anything.
So there's just these bored adventurers who've been sitting around for a week, and they don't go and loot?
No, because there's nothing to loot. There's just a bunch of monsters.
Monsters tend to carry loot sometimes.
Maybe. Maybe it's just more worms.
No wonder we're the only ones who got in. These other adventurers are too lazy.
Not everyone can expend effort. They couldn't even get into a person's house like you could.
Sure, it seems like we're the only competent people around.
Maybe.
It do feel like that sometimes, yes. Oh yeah, what's happening with our ranger friend?
That's up to you. What do you want him to do?
Can he help me figure out what these worms are doing?
Yes, he says those are worms from a worm that walks, and it's incubating inside the body to create a new one.
Burn it.
I'm just gonna look at Vertistark. It's like, you ate one. Oh.
Yes, I am powerful.
So are you gonna be the next body for the worm that walks?
No, I will be the worm. If that makes sense.
Just like the song.
What?
Anyway, can you burn the body so
Do
that
the
we don't
worm.
have a second worm that
No.
walks?
Yes, I'm going to burn the body if no one does.
All right, are you burning it in the larder with everything else? Where are you burning it?
Actually, can I? Now that you say that, can I check the meat in here
Yes.
to make sure that it is not infested by my lack of common sense?
The worms are on the meat.
All right, so I now owe the tavern a lot more money than I anticipated.
So what I'm hearing is that we need to burn down the larder because it's now completely...
because that's more property I don't want to pay for.
Yep.
Insurance money.
You could just cut
I'm
away the
gonna-
bad parts.
I'm gonna do a cool thing
Don't make it like the orphanage.
with survival, and I would like to dig like a fire pit,
Yep.
and then not only toss the body in there, but like the meat that has been touched by the worms.
It's not that much. They only go for of certain types of meat.
Is it like pork because it's more like human?
Yes, actually that is correct. Yeah, they don't go for processed meats either.
Okay, so yeah, I take those meats and take a tally, and I'll help Rufus essentially put a body and the meat in the hole and
Hmm.
It's
start
not that
burning
much.
it.
It's only
Yeah.
5 silver of meat.
I'll pay a whole gold because that's upsetting because vendors need things.
Why would you waste that money?
Because I want us to have a good rapport. But you see, Rufus, what we do is we add money to society, and when society thinks about us, it's in better regard. Do you understand?
Taldor too?
If I was a drow, I'd so help me God.
The hard W.
But yeah, we'll burn the body with the.
Yep, you can
With the
destroy.
tainted meat.
And look out for any worms crawling out.
There are none crawling out because you discover a weakness of the worms that walk, which is area effect damage and splash damage.
Ooh. High five, Rufus.
What
And
is-
I
what
actually
is-
have my hand all the way up
Wait. Wait, what does that mean?
So area of
So, like,
effect. Go ahead.
here. So you know how you have certain spells that just target one individual?
Mm-hmm.
There's some spells that target an area or a cone effect.
Right.
Those
So-
would be more like AoE or
Right.
Splash.
But I guess, like, what does it mean that there's a weakness to that? Like,
So
Means it
maybe they
takes
take
more
more damage.
you take
So-
more damage if you use an AoE?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Think of it like a
splash.
swarm. Like
Okay.
Yeah,
you,
it's a
if
swarm
you,
of worms.
Yeah, so like if you're in a swarm of bees, for example, you're not gonna stab each bee individually. You're gonna have like a pesticide spray or
Oh,
a
I see. So
flamethrower.
that's why
It's like
when
Nicolas
we
Cage
attacked
kicked that
the
lady on the
the-
bike.
yeah. Okay. I now it makes sense why I assume when we were attacking the Baroness that nothing was happening because it was basically hitting one worm at a time or something.
She had damage resistance on top of other
Oh.
things. Yeah.
He was strong, Barrawormus.
You're starting to discover
Wormus.
you're starting to discover things about her now that you can use against her. This is all part of your downtime activity.
Okay.
Any
So
extra
what I'm
worms
hearing is
gonna
that we
face
need
our
to get a
wrath.
hold of some alchemist fires. Lots of alchemist
could do
fires.
We could make them. Crafting is a skill,
Yeah, we
Gordon.
could. Do you know how to make them?
I could learn.
All right, so that's what we do for tomorrow. Start crafting these.
No, that's what you do tomorrow. I'm worried about orphans.
I can help track down the orphans, but I'm not good at crafting.
do we split the dividends here? I can learn some crafting. You look for orphans. But yeah, I guess that's everyone's activity for day 2. Yeah. Did we miss anybody? I'll take the resounding, uproarious applause for yes. We missed no one.
Okay. So you're on day 3
And-
now. You've destroyed the
Yes.
corpse. You've learned its secrets. You've not found the cultist lair. You found out something about the crucible, which is nearby. You found out something about this mysterious orphanage that was built outside of town for some reason rather than inside of town. I wonder if anything's odd about that. Why would they do that? You know, build an orphanage so far away from the town.
But it burned down really, really quickly, and they had no survivors except for these 5 kids who were wandering
Correct.
the streets for a while until they vanished.
Yep. Which might be you know, bad part of the rumor. Maybe you don't have the whole story. Maybe those 5 kids weren't part of the actual orphanage.
Or maybe they were ghosts.
Maybe they
watching
were
the town
ghosts.
from Phelan.
Whoa! Five Nights at Freddy's and my Pathfinder.
Oh, you got the bear. Yeah, you got Fazbear.
We even have a way to turn you into another bear.
Oh my god!
Freddy, what are you doing out this late at night?
I'm looking for the purple guy. Haha! I know nothing about the lore.
I'm looking for the security guard. I have this nice little hat to put on him.
All right. So, you want to find out more things about this orphanage? You want to find out more things about this crucible? You want to find out more things about these supposedly 5 orphan children? You want to find out more things about the matron? Or do you want to find the cultist lair?
Whoopsies.
What are we doing?
I want to find the cultist lair.
All right, so let me do something here. Let me do some magic because it seems like we're very interested in this other thing.
I was just hoping we'll find a lead to the cultists, but this could be also just be a red herring, and we're just messing up our week.
Well, my
It is not a
Gather
red
info-
herring.
oh,
Oh, I can go talk to Acorn.
Okay.
Who's the man behind the slaughter, Eric Horn?
Ah! You want to know about that building at the Crucible that burnt down?
It was built on the Crucible?
Yes, that's where Glintax used to be. Don't you know the Ballad of Glintax?
Actually, no.
Glintax, mighty hero of the dwarven race, seeker of heirlooms lost without trace, he ventured the deeps where old evil sleeps, he perished in the halls of some dark place. His restless spirit still stalks the night, his shining axe still glows bright. I've seen his ghost, and this is no boast, I've ne'er laid eyes on a more fearful sight.
Interesting. And so that's where the orphanage was built, and then it burned down in one night.
Yes, I heard that he killed every last child himself, including the matron, hacked them all to bits.
But there's been rumors that the 5 children were from the orphanage were wandering around town, and they
No.
recently went missing.
They went there on a dare.
Oh. Okay. All right. So the 5 missing kids were not from the orphanage. So that's where we have the problem.
Do orphans need to come from an orphanage to be considered orphans? I think not, Acorn says.
No, it was just conflicting information. We thought that these orphans were from the orphanage.
We could make orphans right now if we wanted to.
Okay.
Back out, dog.
Sorry, you can take that so many ways.
There's so many ways to take that. Yeah.
oh god.
That crazy woman, Alara, was the matron of the orphanage. I didn't trust her.
Oh my god, did Acorn burn down the orphanage?
I could. Don't tempt me. I could.
I'm not there.
Sorry.
I didn't say that.
You're good. You're good.
I had the opportunity. Opportunity and motive. That's all I need. The 2 things. The third thing is motive. Wait. Motive, opportunity. What's the third thing?
Fire?
Yes, the means. I need fire.
I'll take out a torch and light it. Here you go.
All right, let's make some orphans.
No.
Wait a
Stop.
second. You're not gonna?
I'm not even there. What am I talking about?
I'm kind of confused. Are we making orphans or are we not making orphans? Make
Well,
up
how
your
are we
mind,
going to get
people.
an orphanage if we don't make orphans? We need to replenish the supply.
Well, an orphanage is supposed to find homes for the orphans, so they're not orphans anymore.
Oh,
That
In the
seems,
meantime, it's a
that-
place for them to sleep.
seems counterproductive to having an orphanage for orphans to live.
Well, my parents are dead, so maybe I'm an orphan.
Oh, that's right!
See, we already have an orphan.
That's one!
Yes.
This is going much faster than I assumed it would.
Delightful.
Adventuring's weird.
Yes, it is.
Why did I leave the Underdark again?
Me?
I'm just gonna shrug at you. It's like, don't ask me. I've never been there.
So what's happening on day 3, now that you've asked Acorn what she knows? I'm sure you have other NPCs in that folio you could ask for information as well.
This is very true. Who would like to go next? I don't want to step on any toes.
Actually, I want to find out if I can find a strange person inside the village.
There are a lot of strange people inside of this town. Which strange person would you like to talk to?
A local?
A local. Alright, yeah, just some random local.
But a strange local.
Yes,
Yeah, strange local.
Strange local. Would it help if he looked exactly like Zelos?
Yes.
Okay. Yep, you find mirrored Zelos on the street, and he goes like, "Hey there, Fortishnook, how's it going?"
Alright. You got information I need.
Yes,
You're gonna give it to me.
Okay. What information do you want?
Give me a list of names. Who is
Okay.
behind this?
Alright. Well, if you're talking about the orphanage, Alera was a woman who tended to do little purification rituals on the children at night. I don't think many of them took very well to it.
So you think one of the orphans did it?
Definitely. One of the orphans killed her and burnt down the orphanage.
So where do you think those 5 orphan survivors are, huh?
Your guess is as good as mine. Probably Glintax chopped him up.
Who?
Glintax.
Literally, who?
Glintax, the mighty hero of the dwarven race, seeker of heirlooms lost without trace, he ventured the deeps where old evil sleeps, he perished in the halls of some dark place. His restless spirit still stalks the night, his shining axe still glows bright. I've seen his ghost, and this is no boast, I ne'er laid eyes on more fearful sight, he recites.
It's a beautiful poem.
Thank you.
Anyway, so you think he's at the Crucible, right?
Yes, the Crucible, that's where, the ghosts are.
Alright, you've been very helpful.
Ah, thank you. I like to be helpful.
Can I roll inside?
Yeah.
Ah.
Let's see. What sells?
Wait, I don't
Deception.
have insights. Never mind.
DC 10. Yeah, perception is insight.
Oh.
Yeah, so you need to beat DC 10 to tell if he's lying. Since you know what a terrible liar Zell is.
My perception again.
It's plus
Not on
4.
the skills.
It's on the first page.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, on the left. Yep.
Right. I see it.
There you go.
Oh!
So you can tell that he is not lying. And he does want you to get to the bottom of this mystery because it has something connected with something else. Something he hasn't led on to you just yet.
I believe you. And off I go back to my troop.
Okay, you go
To
back.
tell them.
Yep, and other Zelos is there too.
Hey, Autozealous.
Hey, what do you mean by other?
Right, everyone. Group hustle. Everyone get together. Come on.
I just sort of loom over the group hustle.
Okay.
Do the hustle. Bing, bing, bing. Okay. Yeah, what's up?
Alright. So, I think a ghost killed the orphans.
Huh?
Like, all 5 of the orphans that survived, they all got murdered by a dwarven ghost that haunts the surrounding landscape.
What? Huh?
Right.
What do you mean, ghost?
And we need to go into a dwarven ruin on the outskirts of town to exorcise the ghosts.
Why?
Those 5 orphans weren't from the orphanage. They were apparently just dared to go out there. At least that's what Blossom says.
Acorn laughs.
You all are
Exercise.
saying
I get
weird.
it.
I don't.
Glintax.
What do you mean?
Exercise.
Exactly. Exactly.
Exercise.
Thank you. Anyway,
Why would we need to do this? Does this have anything to do with the cult? Like,
Maybe?
I have a distinct feeling that if we go into that dwarven fortress, we will find some hints about the cult. Call it a hitch. A hunch. When have I ever steered you wrong?
When you ate a worm from the worm that walks?
Wait, how did that affect you? In any way?
Sorry, you said Glintax.
Yes, but he
Yes.
was also mentioned by Acorn. Had a nice little poem to it.
You want to hear the poem again?
No, we're fine. We're fine,
Okay.
right?
no, I
There's
want to
a
hear the
poem?
poem. I'd like to hear the poem.
What?
Well, you're a bard. You know the poem.
Oh, okay. I'd like to hear the poem again, though, so I can accompany you.
There you go.
Oh, Glintax, the mighty hero of the Dwarven race, seeker of the heirlooms, lost without a trace. He ventured into the deep, where only evil sleeps. He perished in the halls of some dark place. His restless spirit still stalks at night. His shining eyes still glows bright. I've seen his ghost. This is no boast. I've ne'er laid eyes on more fearful sight. Okay, cool. I'm good at poetry, right? Is that what you do?
I take it back. This is not a good poem.
What do you mean?
Never
Race,
mind.
trace, sleeps, place.
Yeah. Gintax, mighty hero of the dwarven race.
The melody is just not nice. Anyway,
Yeah, it's a standard 1131, right?
What does math
know
have
this
to
because
do with
I'm-
poetry? Acorn
I-
asks.
Well, it's the rhyming scheme. 1131, 1131.
Those are prime numbers. You're trying to add math to poetry. Get him.
I swear.
I attack him.
Stop bullying me. I just like numbers. Going back to the Underdark. Yeah. So, you know what? Since we're discussing this, I think I'll take my daily activity to what am I doing?
Would you like to find out more about the Crucible and possibly Glintax's fate?
Yeah, some Glintax lore will be fun.
Or maybe the Cultist Slayer?
Maybe they're one and the same, Bramble, and we're
Maybe.
just gonna figure. You know what? I'll do the Cultist Slayer stuff with some more espionage lore. How does
Sure.
that sound?
Yeah. DC 19.
All right, gang. Wish me luck. Oh, I forgot to add stratagem. Just kidding. I don't need it.
So, so 25.
Yeah.
All right. So, some things coalesce inside your mind, and you believe something vile lives deep below the crucible. Recently, freakish little monstrosities have surfaced in the Vale, similar to worms that walk and other cultists-like creatures. And you're sure they murdered goat herders that were found dead last week. And you wouldn't be surprised if they were behind the disappearance of those children as well.
Whoa! With my intel gathering across the town, I'll bring that back to everyone.
So
And add the corkboard.
you're quite certain that those 5 children are somehow involved with the cult now.
So, good news, everyone. The children may not be dead.
They could be the leaders of the cult.
Bad news is there are how many elements? There are like 6 or 5.
The exact
Maybe
number of
5.
children, Acorn says. You're doing it with math again.
Stop!
I cast magic missile.
Shield. No, I don't have spells. So yeah, the children might be involved with the cult, which is probably worse than being dead, if I'm honest. But you know, hey, this is fine. Is anyone else tasting iron, or is that me? Oh, it's just me. Okay. We should save these kids. And I mean, and by any means necessary, unfortunately.
Any means? Anyway.
If we have to feed them worms, we'll have to.
That's the least I will do.
I'm not trying to get cultist points, I swear.
Don't worry, you're not the one in danger of gaining cultist points.
There's that Zelos. Hey Zelos, you want to whisper that phrase to me real quick? No, I'm messing with you. You don't have to. Yeah, I basically give you the rundown of like what's been going on in town, the missing goat herders possibly, and the children's possible involvement in the cult. And we should probably find a way to get to that crucible.
We have to kill the children.
No, we could
Why
just
did we
put
come
them
to
to sleep. We could just put them to sleep and then wake
Wait a
them up
minute.
later on. Oh no.
Oh, sorry. I
So
thought
what
you
I'm
said we had to
hearing is
kill the
go
children.
over to the
No.
the ruins of the
We
orphanage.
Sorry. I said save them by any means possible. Did you think I was going to kill children?
I thought that, yeah, we had to kill them.
Cavern elves are not savages as much as people like to think about that.
I
I
don't.
swear to you.
I didn't say that.
Rufus, we have to go speak to HR after this, I swear.
Oh my
I
god.
just had sensitivity training. What do you mean?
Oh my god.
Oh goodness. I am sorry, I'm making a jest. But I guess I'll turn to everyone. Does it seem like a good idea to go check out the burnt down orphanage early in the morning?
Maybe we could find out some more information about the orphanage. I don't know. I'm scared that we're going to be in over our heads and we're going to die.
I mean, we're strong adventurers, and I flex a muscle I don't have because my strength is at like 5 or 8 or something like that.
I mean, you know the
I'll
poem,
fight for
right?
you.
Gintax, mighty
yeah.
hero of the dwarven race,
It was
seeking
race.
of heirlooms without trace. He ventured into the
Yeah.
deeps where old people sleeps. He perished
right.
in the halls of some dark place. His restful
Ooh.
spirit still stalks the night. His shining axe still glows bright. And I've seen his
seen it.
ghost. This is no boast. I ne'er laid on a more fierce, fearful sight.
I wonder what that old
Hurry.
evil sleeping is, Acorn says.
He ventured the deep where old evil sleeps. Where else would old evil sleep? At the orphanage. That's where evil sleep.
I mean, it's just a little scary. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I look towards Grimmsnarl, Butterschnork, and Velos. I think we've seen more scary things in our everyday.
We've already seen the worm that walks.
I'm not
And
scared
couldn't
of
kill it.
ghosts.
We couldn't even. We could barely hurt it.
We also ate the one.
You have eaten a lot of worms, Acorn says.
Oh. Hey, Acorn?
Yes.
Could we task you to do something?
Of course, friend. I remember we made the pact. I said I would help you.
You are a good friend, and I don't want to put you in immediate danger. So you can tell me no, but could you sneakily get to the burnt down orphanage and come back with information on it?
Of course.
Please, and I mean please, go with caution.
She's already gone.
Okay. Well,
So, who wants to look out at the middle of the night and see if there's another fire gets started out there?
I think
I
maybe
I think she still has a torch.
maybe I can buy some stuff. Like restock. Maybe. Or do I have to do that tomorrow morning?
No, you can do that now as your downtime activity.
Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't do mine yet today, did I?
You could find out more about the Crucible. Maybe there's stuff you don't know.
I can only do one thing.
You can only do one thing because, unfortunately, adventurers are lazy, as we discussed.
I was gonna say neurodivergent, but yeah.
Yes.
That's why we're all adventuring.
It's like I can only do one task. This is way too much.
Can I raise my hand real quick? Does Acorn know the phrase for?
Acorn's
You know-
gone.
Oh dear God!
You told her to leave.
I asked her. I didn't go look at that thing for me.
She doesn't hesitate.
All right. Fair enough.
The world needs orphans.
The torch.
That's one cold point.
To the DM, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh boy.
So what you doing?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just thinking about whether I should buy stuff or if someone else is gonna investigate. Just because I need some. I don't know. I'm nervous, man.
Yeah, I got myself a wait a second. A new class feat. Familiar.
Yeah.
Can I get my familiar right now?
Yes. What is it? What is it?
Can you roll for it?
I
don't care what I get.
Okay, yeah, I can roll for familiar. Hang on, let me go here. Familiar generator, familiar type generator. Here we go.
Book of the Dead, here we go.
All right. You get a clockwork peacock.
What?
That is what the generator gave me.
Alright, so I'm practicing. And then I suddenly, from a great fire portal, I spawn this clockwork peacock. What?
Does it have a thing to wind it up? One of those keys
Yes,
to wind
it
up?
has one of the keys in the back to wind it up.
I grab it and then wind it up.
winds it up, and it makes little crackling noises as it goes about and like struts its little mechanical thin metal feathers.
Well, that's something. Yeah, anyway.
And now we have a clockwork peacock following us around.
Yeah.
So long as it's wound.
I'm gonna go and buy myself some scrolls if I can.
Yeah.
Some magic missile scrolls.
Yeah, you just have to say what level they are, like 1, 3, 5, things like that, because that'll affect the cost.
Level 3?
Level 3. Let's take a look here. Scrolls. BF2E. Level 3 scroll is going to be 30 gold.
What?
It's a level 5 item.
How about level 1?
Level 1 is 4 gold.
Alright, I'll take 3 level 1.
Okay.
You have that much money?
Yes.
How do you have so much money?
I'm a rich kobold.
Was a rich kobold.
Okay.
I only have 4 gold.
Get on my level.
Oh god. He points to the chart 616.
Oh. But
All right. So what are you guys doing with the rest of the day?
Um,
can I still look for try and figure out where the cult headquarters in town could be, or is that like connected to the other quest?
It might be connected. This is where your research has taken you thus far. I've given you these breadcrumbs that may or may not be true. Just because you look for this information does not mean it is accurate. Look at all the sources of which you have gotten this information. Do you trust them?
some of them.
My memory's really bad. Did anyone ask the ranger about cult activity in the town?
I think we asked them about the worms, not necessarily the cult activity.
I'm telling you, people, we need to go to that dwarf fortress.
Yeah, we can go, but before we go, I still want to see if there's like, you know.
Yes, we're gonna go to the dwarf fortress. It's fallen. We're gonna have to explore it again.
So-
No,
So
no,
you
no, no.
can-
What do you want to do?
I think you have a good idea asking Rushdam.
Yeah. Rostam, yeah. I would like to hold on.
Wonder, will this fortress have doors that menace with spikes of leather?
I would like to, I guess it's gather information from him? Is that what I would use?
You don't need to gather information from him. You
Oh.
just need to talk to him.
I just talked to him. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'd like to ask him about if he knows anything about a cult headquarters or whatever in the town.
I follow Rufus and I'm gonna intimidate him.
Oh, okay.
You don't need to do that. I'm gonna slap this lizard in the face.
Oh God.
Oh, my beautiful face!
So Rushdown tells you if there was a cultist headquarters in town, he would already know about it, unless it was that well hidden.
Because what was that last thing you said? Sorry.
Unless it was that well hidden.
Right.
Have to have
Well, maybe
someone-
it is.
I can't say for certain whether someone very powerful is protecting it or not, or if it even exists.
Okay, that was useless. Thank you. Okay.
I'm
Moving on.
sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't know what comes over me.
It's okay.
Just have to. Sorry. Anyway.
This is why all the orphans are dead. Except
Stop
those
it.
5.
Except for the 5.
Haldor are just getting to me. I'm sorry.
Welcome to Taldor. Congratulations.
You've learned how to be Taldor nice.
Now be Taldor mean.
I'm gonna be so happy the day that you make it to this actual party and you have to start hobnobbing with actual Taldor nobles.
God. Well,
I can tell you one place that I can tell you where Grimsnow will be. The bouncer.
Ugh.
He's going to be outside at the door, looking intimidating at everyone.
All right. Well, I guess I don't have enough time now to go buy anything because I spoke to this.
No, that conversation didn't go anywhere. You're fine. You can buy.
Okay,
your
so
stuff.
I'm just gonna buy some.
Yeah.
Maybe some more rations.
Maybe Rushdam knows something about the Crucible.
I'm done with him.
Okay.
No, I'll ask him.
You seem to go back and forth on this guy a lot. Maybe someone else can ask him.
She's a cat. What do you
I'm just-
expect?
Alright, I'm gonna push forward. I'm gonna be the bad cop.
Okay.
She's being catty.
Yeah.
Alright. You're gonna tell us what we need, or else she's gonna get it.
Oh God, no! Stop!
What do you
I am
want
going
know?
to ask Rasum very nicely. Do you know anything about the Crucible? Because we're gonna go out there tomorrow.
Yes. It was a monastery long ago, worshipped by some dark, joyless god of toil. I believe Drunagar, the Glintax, the great Dwarven hero, quested there to find relics of his people's ancient empire. When he never returned, now those who venture close to the place at night claim his ghost glides through the gloomy halls, preying on anyone foolish enough to trespass there.
But during the day, it's fine.
During the day, I believe it's fine.
So
Alright.
we need to go in at night.
So the chances of us arriving there during the middle of the day is practically slim to none.
Unless we leave at night and get there during the day.
That
Yes.
could be smart.
But then we're not sleeping during the night.
Oh no. So we
We'll be
sleep during the do we sleep
Yeah,
during
sleep
the
during the day. Take some
during the day
cat
as well?
naps.
Oh no. I don't like how eager you were to take cat naps just now.
I think she already knows the best spots.
It's great sleeping in the
Grimsnow's already
sun.
asleep.
Oh yeah. Compendium.
Alright, it sounds like you
Gosh.
guys want to travel.
Yeah, I just gotta buy my rations first.
That's fine. Take your time. You can all buy what you
Only
need.
half a day, right?
It's
Mm.
only going
And-
to be
yeah,
half a
but-
day.
I still am I'm missing some from last time, and we still have a couple of days left. Or I guess once we leave, we no longer have access to the week-long stuff we purchased, or
No, you have access to it. It's just a matter of running out the clock.
okay. And we're on day 3, right? Or we're going to be on day 4 when we leave.
You are on day 10 because you were at day
What?
7. You were on day 7 when you returned, and it's been 3 days.
No, sorry. I meant since we've been back.
Yeah, since you've been back, it's been 3 days for a total of
Okay.
10 days on this campaign.
Okay. Yes. Sorry.
Oh boy,
That's
yeah. So
yeah,
there's a time thing. Cool.
Right, at the end of the month is the party.
right. 4.
And the I guess the new Baroness does not want there to be cult activity when the nobles get here.
That is exactly why she scheduled executions, but then you stopped them.
So we're gonna head out.
One moment.
Are we heading out with the intent that we're going to be there by morning, or are we going to do the night thing?
That's up to you guys.
Morning.
How do you
What?
purchase a weapon?
You go to the weapons store,
Mm-hmm.
and then you give the monies.
But- I guess like how do I know what kind of like weapons I can buy and like
Any common weapon.
okay.
Remember, they have tax.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, they have gun blades.
Yes, they have gun blades. That's from the Forbidden Lands. That's with Geb and Nyx and everything else.
Wow, that's expensive.
Yes, it's not cheap to live there.
Woo!
It can also be dangerous to live there.
That's why it's called the
Woo-hoo-hoo, okay.
Forbidden
Take this.
Lands.
It's dangerous.
I can't afford anything. Forget it. I'm not buying anything. I'm leaving.
Okay.
I'm poor. I mean, it depends what we want to go there for. Do we want to go there to find the ghost, or do we want to go there to like see the ruins?
Oh,
Wait a
Yes.
second. How much is that blade sword?
Blade sword.
It was
A
10
blade sword.
gold, I think?
How much is that sharp sword? Shooty thing.
it was the rapier pistol. It was 10 gold pieces,
We all
but it's an
how mu-
uncommon. It's not a whatever. What was the other?
Has
What
to
was
be
common weapon? It's not a common weapon. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you have
How
to
about
custom-
how about everyone gives me money?
No.
Hmm?
No.
I asleep.
are you asleep?
Four golds. Everyone, come up.
I'm going to buy
Um,
rations. That's what I'm going to do with my money. I'm sorry.
That's yeah. That's what I did. However, have we decided what our plan is? Like, do we want to go and explore the actual ruins, or do we want to just like find this ghost?
Yes.
I'd say we go search for the ruins first and see what's there. If
So we should leave at night. Should
If
leave
we
at
find
night.
signs of cult activity, then we explore further. Does that sound okay?
I have a question, a gameplay question. If we don't sleep, what happens? We get like negative
Exhaustion.
points.
Bad things.
So
Exhaustion.
You get exhausted. Yeah.
And I'm assuming that gives you some negative or detracts some points from
You
you or
will.
something.
You'll get -1s to everything that you do, and you will move at half your speed for overland travel during traveling.
Okay.
Look at the bright side. In 5th edition, there's levels to exhaustion, and once you
Yes.
reach 5, you die.
You die.
Oh, I mean that makes sense. But if we get there during the day and it's like there's nothing there, we can just sleep, right? And then wake up at night.
We can just
So
camp
you
there.
can only get the benefits of a long rest once in a 24-hour period.
So we'll be effectively messing up our sleep schedule. Just like real life.
Well, we could go there but not go in. So we'd get there at night, but we could just kind of be nearby and then like rest and check it out in the day.
At this point, it's like mid-afternoon, right?
It's whatever you want it to be. I don't care.
So how about we travel halfway there, camp out in the woods. That way we get there in the morning. Does that
I mean-
that way we don't mess up our entire sleep schedule.
Right, it just takes a little longer. I guess it just ends up adding up. But I'm okay with that. I think it's better than
I'm
exhaustion.
awake.
Job's done.
So
The
yeah,
bears.
does that sound like a good idea, guys? That we leave this afternoon to camp in the woods, not too far from the orphanage site,
Crucible.
and then in the morning, the Crucible, and then when we wake up, it's just a smaller transit, and we'll have daylight.
So the Crucible is on the other side of the forest, opposite of where the orphanage is, so you would have to go to the orphanage first.
Oh, I thought it was on top of.
It's not on top of. That rumor was false.
It's next to. Oh, it's next to.
Not quite.
It's on the other side of.
Possible.
Oh God! I guess let's go to the
To
orphanage.
the orphanage first, then to the
Yeah.
Dwarven ruins.
then. Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Alright, can I buy one more thing?
Yes.
Nope, you're gone.
No!
Yeah, you can buy one more thing. What is it?
I have a fraction sense of time.
I'll buy some Blood Eye coffee.
Okay. Drugs?
Love that.
I love drugs.
Yep.
So the skull's where we're going?
Nope.
It's one gold.
Hang on.
I forgot how to drag the map around.
That's okay. And that has to go around about there. Okay, that'll make it more in tune with what the original map had. So over here is the Dwarven Monastery, and over here is
So there we go.
Alera's halfway house.
Where did we send Acorn again?
Good
The
question.
Crucible, right?
Where'd you send her?
The orphanage. To the orphanage.
Oh, the orphanage. Okay.
So we should meet her on the way.
Hopefully.
So we somehow managed to pass by the orphanage when we were trying to look for the grove.
Well, we didn't care about it then.
Oh my god.
True.
Well, there's a reason you didn't find it while you were,
Yeah, we stuck to the river.
So, I assume that Ruchgem's just going to auto-pass this check for you to get here.
Damn well
Please,
better.
thank you.
Yep, he does.
Yes.
He does his job. And as you approach the site of the burned orphanage, the blackened husk of the orphanage lies atop the hill. Charred timbers are strewn across piles of caked ash. The only edifice left standing is a soot-stained stoned arch. A small stuffed doll lies below the arch, her face seared off and her patchwork dress spilling dirty stuffing. Beside her, a troop of half-melted tin soldiers stand in formation, their bodies twisted and deformed by the blaze that claim their owner's life.
Well, that's disturbing.
Very, considering it took, everything else. The fact that these survived is
And they were
Wait
all
a
nicely...
second.
and neatly arranged for you at the entrance.
Wait,
And that's even more disturbing.
Yeah.
Wait. We did
Oh, go ahead.
send Acorn here. Acorn could have moved them.
but isn't that tin? That's worth money. Yeah, I picked them up.
Okay.
How much tin do I pick up?
Very little. Very little. They're like the little plastic soldiers, but they're made of tin.
How much is that worth?
Nothing. It's just scrap. It's just slag.
I'm sure I can sell it to some idiot.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna sniff around for Acorn.
Okay. So you definitely smell something. The stench of rot belches forth from this site.
Let's go.
Not smoke, but rot.
Yep, rot. Definitely rot.
Well, that's not good. We got something rotting here.
Yeah. I'd like. Oh, should I scout or search?
Yeah, exploration actions. Yeah, let's do exploratory actions, gang.
So, I guess I am searching for so I activate search.
Okay.
And I activate Pursue Lead, and I would like to try to track down the source of the smell.
Sure.
I'm doing scout.
All right. Make sure you put it on the activity. Oh, very good.
I
Very
sure
nice.
did.
Nice. 2 more people.
That would be a Vertishnook and a Zell.
Do this private.
Dude, yeah.
You have to go to the
Say again?
exploration. You have to go to the party thing, then you click on the exploration tab, and then you put your activity in the slot.
Or you can just click the activate button on the character
Mhm.
sheet.
Hmm.
Press P, exploration.
Yeah.
Activity.
Slot available.
I has a question.
What's that?
Since this is about in the forest, does this count as forest or ruins?
You can say it's forests because it's the ruins by the forest. That's fine.
Okay, so I should be able to use my survival here. To notice traps. Well, this is in natural locations. Since this is ruins, I guess it doesn't count as natural location.
It's definitely not natural because it's a burnt down orphanage. Do you regard orphans as natural?
Depends on how they became orphans. If it's from disease, yes. I mean, parents died naturally.
All right, let's see some blind rolls, please, for the people doing stuff.
You want me to do mine again with void notice?
Nope, you've got it. You've got it. I have it recorded. Just make sure you put down in your activity on the party page, exploration, what you're doing.
There's my seeking our
Oops.
Resident Fae.
Okay.
Is mine perception?
Yes, yours is perception.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, a loser has arrived.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Does someone work?
It just took a while.
earlier, but not now. Hopefully
That's
they don't
fine.
call me.
How many hours you up to this week?
I don't know. What day is it?
Today is Saturday, sir.
Friday.
I think it's still Wednesday.
No, definitely not. Alrighty. What is Vorderschnook's actions?
I'm gonna just scout. Can I do that?
Yes, you can. Make sure to put scout under activity, like Rufus has done, under exploration.
All right.
There's been some cool new things in Foundry, Uzer,
There you go.
since we last played.
Perfect.
Oh,
Wait. Somebody else is already scouting. Ah, whatever.
That's fine.
Yeah, we can have multiple scouts.
And maybe my scout roll sucked, or maybe yours will.
Maybe.
Exactly.
Maybe you all suck.
Yeah, that's pretty
You all
likely.
shut the
No,
river
yeah.
left.
Cannot be possible.
All right. So it's about a couple hours as like time goes on and whatnot, and we start to get into the afternoon further and further, and you just can't find anything at the site. You're checking through about an inch worth of ash in the center of the ruins, and you can't find anything, much less this pixie that went missing or anything that might have hinted at what caused the fire.
Hmm.
And that smell is getting worse.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no. The smell, it is getting worse, peoples.
And I can't find the source of that smell. Alright, can I... that's a good question. Can I attempt to scour through the ashes a bit further
Yes,
and see if there's anything left behind?
no problem. Are you
Take out my
digging with your
investigator's
hands?
set.
Or are you using a tool?
I'll take out my investigator set. Kit. I guess I would have something like that, wouldn't I? Nope, that's not my tools. Haha.
You need toolkits to survive.
I'll use my sap and start digging through the dirt.
That's not going to
It's
be as
there.
helpful as a shovel.
Yep, it won't. Actually, how well decorated does this place look? Like, does it look like it was waiting for someone to stumble upon this?
It looks as though someone put the toys in front in case someone came along, but the ash itself in the center of the ruins is undisturbed until you guys came here.
Got it.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't dig without without a proper set of tools.
Can we
Things I
have?
should have bought.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good.
I was just gonna ask if we could have Raj the mice. Assume he's accompanying us when we
Yeah,
get there.
He's there.
Can we have him? He should know the song to summon the pixies or whatever it was last that was in the woods, right? Maybe we can have him try and call them.
He could talk to the Fae, but he doesn't see what good that would do.
Well, if Acorn's around,
He yells out, "Acorn, are you here?" And no one responds.
Well, I sent an NPC to their death. I'm sorry, gang. I'm sorry.
Rochstan hands you his foldable shovel, though.
Ah!
Oh, thank you. I'll hand him 4 silver for use.
He shakes his head and says, "No, give it back when you're done."
Okay. And I guess I'll start digging the holes like I'm Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, you go through about an inch worth of ash in the center of the ruins, and you find what appears to be a charred trap door beneath it. The lock is melted shut and cannot be picked. But the door itself is badly damaged and looks like it could be easily smashed open.
I take the sap I was going to use to...
Why not just have
My time has
Snarl?
come.
Yeah.
and
Insert to the Uguay meme here.
Can I give me a second? Let me cook.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the sap and then pretend to swing at the lock,
Okay.
and then reach for the crowbar that's on my back.
All right.
You have a crowbar?
I have a crowbar, and I will attempt to pry open the lock.
All right. So, yep, I'll need an athletics check, DC 15.
Oh boy, gang. -1 to athletics.
Nice.
Yeah, you're trying to pry it open, and you just can't quite get it, but every time you hear it buckle and creak and whatnot, and you smell more and more of that rot that just belches forth from the rank cellar
Who-
underneath.
Who wants to? Who
You're
wants
right
to
there.
try?
Definitely not me.
Who's there? And I leave the crowbar there.
I think Grimmsnarl should do it.
Look, I'm gonna put it in the chat. I'm just gonna jump on it.
Okay. As you jump on it, it crashes and falls, and you fall underneath and go down into the cellar as well until you're down on the ground, and then you're lying next to her. The stench rots forth from this rank cellar. A chipped, blood-stained oaken table rests against one wall with all manner of blades and barbed instruments laid out on it. A single pair of rusted shackles is bolted onto the opposite wall, whose bricks are stained in a bloody account of pain and cruelty. The robed corpse of a woman on the floor, whom Grimmsnarl is now down besides, is the source of the reeking stench of decay, and her skeletal remains just look at you agape.
Hello.
Oh my god.
We died here.
Hear that?
I'm like a fair distance away from the hole, and I'm gonna shout out, "Are you still alive?"
Yep. Corpse down here. I don't think the lady actually burned alive in the fire.
Let her rot down there. Whatever. Get up here again.
Found a torture chamber.
Yes,
What?
very, very unusual for this torture chamber to be at the bottom of an orphanage that burnt down.
Can I jump down using my adorable cat skills?
Yes.
Is there a ladder leading up to the trapdoor?
Can I hang on to the cat?
Yes.
I will.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have to roll for anything?
You just jump
Okay.
down.
Okay, boom. And I swat the I'm gonna tap the skeleton, like how when there's like a cup on the table and you kind of like tap it to see if it will fall off.
Oh, you mean
I'm gonna
like
tap,
push, yeah.
like a tappy to like check it out. Like when there's a fish on the table and your owners don't want to let you eat it, and so you kind of like sneak up and you tap the fish.
Well, the
Why
skull
is
goes
why is she getting?
the skull goes rolling away from the body then.
Oh no.
That's
I'm gonna-
exciting.
I'm gonna get internet
News
energy and I'm gonna
story.
poke it in the eye.
Okay.
Yeah, it's dead, guys. Dead.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna watch our resident cat folk get even more catty.
Sometimes you just gotta give in to the primal urges.
So, like, are you down on your hands and knees, batting at this skeletal head?
Well, you know, I'm a standing cat, so I'm actually squatting, and I tapped it. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna like light up in energy and I'm gonna cast electric arc on the body to revive it like Frankenstein.
Oh
Um,
gosh.
okay. Well, it shocks. And then it goes
Like-
in a variety of poses, but it does not resuscitate the
Oh.
body.
I think it might be
no.
just skeleton. You know.
I like stop casting it and I say, I saw that somewhere.
Well, I guess there's no ghost nearby because I feel like if I would have ghost of this woman because I feel like I assume it was a woman. It was a woman, right? I tapped her head and she didn't come out to kill me for disgracing her body or whatever.
Yeah, she's definitely dead now.
Yeah, yeah. So, is there? Okay, you described that there was shackles. Is there anything
Oh, yeah.
that we can loot?
If you want child-size shackles, yes.
That's it. That's all. There's no boxes or anything that we can rummage through. No books. Nothing.
Nope.
Just
Nope.
okay. Are there any doors? Oh, you can search for. Oh, I already used my skill.
You
Wait a
came
minute.
through a door. It was a trap door.
Right.
I just had a thought.
Hmm.
Yeah.
She was locked down here because the lock was on the upside of that trapdoor.
Hmm.
And then they burned the orphanage down to hide that trapdoor. She didn't die in the fire. She starved to death down here.
Right.
Would you like to do a medicine check on her to determine the cause of death?
Oh, that's a good point. She could have already been dead. Well, I mean, obviously she's not missing her head, but sure, I will do a medicine check.
That might be an important clue. Who knows? The DC
Private
is
or
15.
public?
It's
Okay.
public. DC 15.
Oh.
Ah!
So removing
Almost
the
had
head
it
was
in that
probably not the best thing to do
I'll
in order to
I'll
determine
give
the cause
you
of death.
my hero point. I feel like this is important.
I can put
Oh,
the head back. I can tap it back.
Yeah, you can tap it back.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
Don't,
Why
no,
not?
no. Because I will just probably shift the head the other way.
What are you talking about?
I mean, go ahead.
I'm
I
just
think you
gonna-
might not-
I'm just gonna put the head that rolled away back to the body.
Uh-huh.
Well,
'Cause
you could
now that I
also do a
see-
medicine check.
I'm really bad at medicine, but I just see that you
No,
guys
I
are.
mean,
yeah.
Avery can do a medicine check.
Yeah,
He's
I
just
just-
as
I
trained
wanna-
in medicine
I
as
just
I am.
see that you're inspecting it, and I know that I just knocked the head off, so I kind of try and put it back to pretend oh, I did not do that,
Yeah.
because now you're investigating, and I'm like, so I'm gonna put the head back.
Okay.
All right.
You put the
Has it
head
been
back.
more than 10 minutes?
It rolls away again, like a piece is missing.
Oh, boy. Ooh. Can I pursue a lead at this point?
Yes.
And then, cool.
So you determine that the cause of death was her throat was ripped out.
Jesus. Cool. And
And it was done by a child-sized hand.
Oh, that's probably just coincidence. But I
You also find
look at that.
a band of discolored skin on her ring finger.
A Wait, there's still skin remaining on this after months? Ooh. Like,
So kid killed
so she
her,
had a
took
ring.
her ring, locked the corpse down here, and then set fire to the orphanage to hide the murder. Although to be fair, it's not like she didn't deserve it. Looking at the torture chamber.
No, that can't be. Well, they must have ripped their throat out down here.
Right,
Why do you say that?
because she's still down here.
Well, this is the fact that the head was perfectly placed, or at least it wasn't moving until it was disturbed, right? So the moment her throat was ripped out and she collapsed, that was her final moments.
Right, she died down here, and then the kid went back upstairs, closed
No.
and locked the trap door
No, that can't
after
be right
taking
then.
her ring.
No, because if there's still skin remaining on this ring finger, that means they came back after. As you can tell from the and I assume the rest of the hand is bony, right?
Yes, the ring finger is the only one with skin still on it.
That means whatever was here possibly very recently, being preserved perhaps by the metal. I wouldn't say preserved, but a less rapid form of decay.
That means there must be another way in, because that door was the lock was melted shut.
Can I try one more check before I light a torch?
Yeah, of course, of course.
I would like to do another medicine check to determine if the decomposition of any humanoid or anything would cause the air to be a bit more flammable.
I could tell you that right now, because you did so well on the medicine check. Flasks of oil was used to make it more flammable. Lots of flasks of oil were used.
So, like, you see Avery reach for the torch and then slowly put it back in their bag and ask, does anyone have any means of light outside of fire?
Yes,
I'll take out my wayfinder and cast light.
Yes!
I do! You hear Acorn say from atop where the trapdoor is, holding the torch.
Wait, Acorn?
Yep. And she lights it. Here you go! And she... And we'll leave it there for next time.
Oh my god.
Oh, Acorn, I'm going to kill you and kill you again.
We don't have any children. This isn't creating any orphans.
No, this is creating orphans, all right.
I'm glad I was here to hear this party kill, orphans.
So
not just one,
next week,
but
They arrived at the
So next
conclusion that the 5 children who survived the fire at the orphanage are undoubtedly the leaders of the cult.
Oh.
Here you go. God. So what a predicament you guys are in.
So next
Can't
week,
wait to be on fire.
Yeah. Next week, I opened a bag of holding and I just captured the torch in it.
That could work too.
Or just knock it back with the sap.
Want it.
That I blasted back into the soil mage
I'ma
with my
pounce on
5 magic missiles.
5.
Ooh.
4.
4.
3.
4.
1. In face.
So what did you guys think?
Oh,
I do
God.
apologize. It's been a month.
Stop.
Yeah, stop
You don't
apologizing.
You did nothing wrong.
No, apologize more. To
How
me,
dare you,
personally.
Buddha Snook?
Did anybody die this week?
About
yet.
Potentially 5 people are about to die, yes.
I hear no one died, so.
Yeah.
About to. One more time.
And
About
Bramble has to apologize because he was meant to kill Zell this week.
Zell,
Okay.
Which Zell?
They talked to Zell. They got advice from Zell. He told them to go to the Dwarven Monastery where the evil spirits are, and they believed him.
And before Acorn's actually working with Zell, I'm glad I didn't tell Acorn the phrase for Zell now. I was like, hey, did anyone tell them our secret cool phrase
No,
to make
no,
sure
they
we're
didn't.
talking to the right Zell? And it also dawned on me, like, maybe we shouldn't.
You didn't tell Ruchstam either, or the Baroness.
That's right.
Oh, shoot. We should probably tell the Baroness when we go back.
But we can tell our hunter guy.
Yeah, I have enough faith in our White Tiger Ranger. Our White Tiger Power Ranger.
God.
All right. Well, this sucks.
What do you
Not
mean? It
necessarily.
was a great session. You guys did great.
No, it was. It was. We were fantastic.
I'm gonna
it was
take-
really funny, and particularly as Meow got even more catty.
I
Right.
can't help it. Something's wrong with my brain.
You know, it's the fact that you're going full RP. You go Rufus, and it's like overtaken by the spirit.
But I'm supposed to be nice, and I can't help myself. I say stupid shit.
That's fine.
The world needs orphans.
Embrace the darkness.
I think it's Rudasnork's influence just making me
Ooh.
rule.
gosh.
Embrace Rudasnor.
Embrace Rudasnor? Oh god.
Embrace dark.
Wait, are you taking cult points now?
No,
I
dark
don't-
is a different
Gordon.
thing.
We've hit the fork in the road.
Yep, Zell is the only person capable of gaining cultist points. The rest of you aren't.
Mm-hmm.
We're good beans, and we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
get anti-cultist points. That's gonna get
Exactly.
us a free Sunday.
Yes.
That's alright. I'm willing to kill Zell if he turns a cultist.
Me too.
Oh my
And you
God.
immediately inherited it all.
I mean, what?
You
I'm still
immediately
debating on the
inherited it all.
slave thing, so
Oh,
we'll find
is that
out.
how that works?
I don't know. I'm just being silly.
Oh,
So, loser, you may level to 2nd level, and you may take the Lion's Blade dedication if you wish.
I don't know how well that'll work with a witch.
That's up to you. You don't have to take it. There will be more stuff that becomes available as time goes on. But I gave
There's
you the
also
option.
the
Ursine of
Ursine Bearhood.
There is.
Mm-hmm.
it's in the party stash. If you press P.
And you will see in the journal entries, the magic weapon archetypes, the Ursine Avenger feats are there. Alrighty, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful night. I will hopefully
you
see
very
you next
much.
week.